Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We're so sorry that we are starting this program a little behind schedule due to one thing or the other, but we want to make it as fast as possible because there are so many things going on at the same time in the university. Once again, I just want to welcome the guests. Here today. I hope the journey wasn't too stressful. Well, you are welcome. For those that are just coming into the country after a whole year or more, we welcome you back into the country. And I hope that this heat will not, you are coming from a very cold environment to the heat. Just try and adjust a bit. Before we continue, I just want to introduce quickly the members of management seated, and then after that, I think every other person will do their introductions, one after the other, and then we continue like that in the program. First, I want to recognize the presence of the provost of the College of Medicine this afternoon, the person of Professor T.O. Ogundiran, FAS. You're welcome, sir. On his immediate right this afternoon, we have his right-hand man, the Deputy Provost of the college, Professor S.B. Olaleye, Professor of Physiology. You're welcome, sir. And flanked on his left, we need two people to make things, We have the Deputy Registrar and the Secretary to the college. He's the Head of Administration in the College of Medicine, in the person of Mr. A.E. Odedele. You're welcome, sir. And there is nothing we can do where money is not there. Nothing goes on. The Financial Controller of the College of Medicine, Mr. S.O. Ayoshino. You're welcome, sir. We have, maybe I should do the introduction of some of the people we have here this afternoon. We have one of our professors in the College of Medicine seated on my left here this afternoon, Professor Adeleye. You're welcome, sir. And we also have one of the contact persons. I'm sure some of our guests will know him. He's been one of the contact persons throughout this project this afternoon, Professor Ayodipo. You're welcome, sir. And then we had to ask one of the technical people involved in the project to be around so that if you have questions, you can tell him, ask him questions this afternoon. Maybe by the time the microphone is being passed, he will introduce himself. He's right here seated. And so now I want to, you're welcome, sir. So let me give the microphone to maybe Dr. Adegoke, sir, to introduce yourself. If you want to introduce others or if you want others to introduce themselves, we will really appreciate that. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you very much. I'm going to defer to my president, who will do the introduction of all of us.
Yes, distinguished Provost, Professor Ogundiran, distinguished Vice Provost, Professor Olaleye, the College of Medicine Management team, senior academicians, distinguished guests, the students, good afternoon. My name is Bode Williams. It's a great pleasure on behalf of IMSG UK to introduce my fellow executives and members. On my left is Dr. Abel Agdegoke, Financial Secretary of IMSG UK. On my right is my darling wife, Dr. Abimbola Williams. She's a member of mine. I have Professor Oladejo Olaleye, the Research and Educational Secretary for IMSG, and he has been the executive officer behind our forward momentum and academic legacy in this period. Welcome, Dr. Professor Olaleye. And then I have my able Vice President, Dr. Abiodun Abiyoye, next to him.
Thank you so much, sir. All right, before we ask the students to introduce themselves, I also have this afternoon Dr. Bolahon Obajimi. He's here this afternoon representing the president, ICOMA Worldwide. You are welcome, sir. So I give the students to introduce themselves one after the other.
Distinguished Provost, Deputy Provost, Secretary to the College, Financial Controller, IMSG representatives and executives, distinguished professors, and also the representative from ICOMA. My name is Folusho Oladegbola, and I'm the president of the University of Ibadan Medical Students Association. It's a pleasure to be here with other members of the Executive Council. So we also have with us the president of the Uni Ibadan Association of Dental Students with us, Mr. Patrick Okelwe. Then we have the General Secretary for the University and Uni Ibadan Association of Dental Students. Then we also have the treasurer for the University of Ibadan Medical Students Association, that's JIMSA, Mr. Chibuzo. Then we have Ms. Orelu Abolaji, the Special Duties Officer, Clinicals. We have Ms. Mary Judith Ezegbo, the Financial Secretary of JIMSA. Then we have Mr. Isaac Greatness, the Public Relations Officer of the Association. We have Mr. Babatunde Dauda, the General Secretary of the Association. And we also have Mr. Collins Ijeje, the Vice President of the Association. It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Well, I am Fumilola Enubabo. I'm the Principal Assistant Registrar in the Office of the Provost. I also have my colleagues here seated. Adebayo Adelakun is also in the Office of the Provost. Okwemekpo Soluwa Adediran, Office of the Provost. And Mr. Ogunremi, Office of the Provost, Ms. Okweyemi Stephen, the BCC, and all the crew members here. We want to say thank you for coming. Right now, we want to call the Provost for his Provost address.
Good afternoon, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. I recognize the presence of the Deputy Provost here, a distinguished professor of physiology, the registrar to the College of Medicine, Mr. Odedele, our financial controller, we call him of the College of Medicine. So if anybody wants to kidnap anybody, he is the one to kidnap. I mean, I'm talking about around we here. So Mr. Yoshino, and let me recognize our IMSG guests from the UK. We appreciate all of you, and we say welcome to Ibadan. I will talk about that more briefly. I recognize the presence of our professors who are here. We have 3 professors here, Professors Adeleye, Anyedipo, and Obajimi. And we thank you for supporting this initiative. We thank our technical officer who is here. And last but not the least, I recognize our students who are here. You are the reason why all of us are here this afternoon, or in this College of Medicine. I thank all the other people, the crew, and other people who are here. Is this thing being live streamed? Anybody hearing us? Okay. Apologies. Those who are online, unfortunately, I don't have something to know who is there, but I recognize all of you, whether at home or abroad. I'm sure many IMSG guys will be watching us here. So your colleagues are here. They arrived here safely, and we thank God for that. It's not supposed to be a long speech. Luckily, it's only 5 minutes, out of which I've spent 4.5 minutes. But I think I need to thank our IMSG, colleagues who have made this reality, this project, this pursuit, this dream come true. I thank the president of IMSG, whom I will say I met for the first time in the UK early this year, or about middle of this year, and his wife too. So he has just confessed to us this afternoon that he was really not a serious student because his mind was on somebody. But thank God that in spite of the fact that somebody stole his mind, he was still able to concentrate enough to get MBBS. So thank you very much for coming. I was in UK earlier middle of this year, and they hosted me very well. Our two gentlemen who are there, we thank you very much. And Dr. Ibel Adigoke, who was my classmate in the medical school and was the commencement speaker to the of the University of Ibadan. He gave a very wonderful, very classic lecture today, which I'm sure eventually will be circulated as far and wide as possible. So on behalf of the College of Medicine, University of Ibadan, I welcome our MSG colleagues back home, and I thank you immensely for being so kind to fund this project, which we're here this evening to commission. Before I continue, it's my pleasure and honor to welcome a senior member of the College of Medicine, but presently on loan to the University College Hospital, a distinguished professor of oil and gas. That's the oil and gas department of the College of Medicine. That's Ops and Gynae, Professor Lupu Kola Additional. She is the chairman, Medical Advisory Committee of the University College Hospital, and I believe she's here representing the Chief Medical Director, and also here in her own right as the chairman MAC, as well as a senior member of the academic community of the College of Medicine. This project was conceived some months ago about the need for us to have what we call different names: work space, work station, academic hub, call it anything. But the essence of it is to provide a kind of a place for real academic work, especially given the epileptic nature of power supply in the College of Medicine and the University College Hospital Ibadan. I'm sure we all know about the power issue in this community we are in. This afternoon, before we came here, we got a bill of, how much was it? 22 million. All right? The CMAC said query for you to understand and appreciate 22 million naira. That's just only for the College of Medicine. We have not added the part for the UCH. So and that's a lot of money that we pay. How much? That's for the UCH query. 68 million for, that's just only for maybe 2 months. That's a month for them. For us, it's 2 months. So we actually pay an average of about 15 million naira every month. And this is hard to sustain. But that does not mean that if that money is paid, you're going to have 24/7 power supply. So in spite of paying that huge amount of money, power is still not regular, as we all can attest to. So there's need for something where work can be going on, training can continue, research can continue, preparation of slides for training and teaching and lecturing students can continue, at least for academic staff and also for students' purposes. So that is why we're here. This project has been funded. The plan was to have two, one on this campus and the other one on the main campus, because what happens here also affects the other campus. And IMSG came to our rescue to do one here as number one, and to do the second one as number two on the other side of the divide. So on behalf of all of us, I thank the IMSG. IMSG is a big body representing our graduates in the UK. These 5 people are here representing them. They are not here only because of this. They are also here for the IMSG homecoming, which also will include the symposium, which is taking place tomorrow. So on behalf of the College of Medicine, I say thank you. I don't want to go into all that the IMSG has been doing for so many years. You all know that our alumni do a lot to make the college to continue to function. And so we can't be counting 1, 2, 3 on fingertips of all that they have been doing and all they will continue to do for the purpose of making sure that our students are taught and Ibadan continues to take the lead, not just only locally within the country, but also outside. And I believe that this will be an example to our upcoming young ones, that when you eventually qualify, as you would very soon, if you're in the UK, join the IMSG, all right? Anywhere you are, make sure that you work with the alumni of the university to continue to give back, which was one of what Dr. Adegoke emphasized today in his talk. So I think I should stop there. I'm supposed to be a surgeon, and surgeons don't talk much. But maybe the administration is changing me now, so I'm now talking much more than surgeons do. But I think I should stop here. So thank you very much, and you're welcome.
Thank you so much, sir. The provost has introduced her, but I have to also take my time to also let us know that Professor Bukola Adishino is here present. She's the Chairman, Medical Advisory Committee of the University College Hospital, and she's also representing the Chief Medical Director of the University College Hospital this afternoon. And so now the next item is the CMD's remarks. So we invite you for the remarks, ma'am.
On behalf of the Chief Medical Director, management, staff, students, and patients of the University College Hospital, I greet the Provost, Deputy Provost, Secretary to the College, the Financial Controller, other faculty here, members of ICOMA, and other members of the college administration who are here present. Allow me to welcome IMSG, but also welcome specially, you will indulge me, my classmates, Bimbo, Ambode, and please allow me to welcome them specially. And this brings back memories, nostalgia, and I'm so glad to see you. I mean, when I'm glad I didn't miss this. When I came into the room and I saw you, oh, okay, this is going to be a good afternoon, you know. Let me also recognize the students who are here, the main reason why we're all here. At this, I know. You know, first and foremost, this place was set up for training. And then every other thing centers around it. And we cannot afford to lose sight of that. Are these the IMSG scholars? The UMSA. And dental. Okay. So greatest UIT. That is such a weak and pathetic response. Greatest UIT. Greatest of the greatest of the greatest. Great. Oh my goodness me. What has College of Medicine done to you that you cannot respond appropriately? Anywhere you go, University of Ibadan must resound in you. So I want to say a very big afternoon to everybody. You know, the provost has said it. You know, those days when we did not have power, those were really challenging and dark days. And we remain eternally grateful to bodies, organizations, philanthropists, people who have extended a hand of help to us, such as this. What you have done is that you have gradually moved us from those days. You have set us back where we're supposed to be. Like I said, this place was set up for training, clinical services. Once you want to do good training, then the services must be okay. You want to do research, once the training is okay, the services are okay, the research will naturally follow. So what you do when we have donors who do this for us is you are helping us keep on track the mandate for which we were set up. And we don't take those responsibilities lightly. They say the first and the best. That is not something to be taken lightly. That is a lot of responsibility that is placed on our shoulders. And what you do when you do this is that you help us stay true to that. The CMD will always say that, when you ask him what he wants, he'll say, give him electricity, energy, and power. Once you give him that, you have solved all his problems. Because once that is there, every other thing will just follow. The government is, and we hope that they have they've already put things in place for a mini grid that we hope will really solve these problems. Like the provost has said, that is a lot of drain on the resources, not just of the college, but also the hospital. Like you heard, the bill last month was 68 million. That is a lot of money that you can use for so many other things in the hospital. But we do believe, and like I said, remain eternally grateful to you for what you have done. We believe that we will do more. And we can only pray for you that the good Lord will meet you at the point of your needs. And so much more. I always use the story of, I think it was Dr. Ozola. He gave $1 million and then he got $1 billion back. So for what you have given, you will receive in multiple folds, so that you will do even much more for this. And so once more, on behalf of the Honorable Minister of Health, Professor Ali Pate, the CMD, the management, our students, staff, and patients, we thank you once more for this gesture, and we assure you that it will be put to good use. Thank you so much.
Thank you very, very much, Ma. And now we want to hear from our funders. Remarks from IMSG Group.
Thank you, everyone. Distinguished Provost, Professor Godunro, Distinguished Deputy Provost, Professor Lale, Distinguished Chairman, Medical Advisory Committee, Professor Adebukle, additional IT's professor, because we're classmates who were in the same subset, class C88, throughout the medical years. The executive officers of the College of Medicine, Management Board, distinguished professors, ICOMA President and Vice President, represented here, distinguished UMSA and dental students executives, guests, our respected colleagues, good afternoon again. It's a great pleasure joining you here for this commissioning ceremony of the Workspace Academic Training Hub this afternoon. This is another landmark project by the College of Medicine, which is designed to enrich teaching, learning, and research at our prestigious university. It's powered by a 10 kVA system which will provide steady electricity and internet access. Will create an enabling space for the academic staff and students to conduct their research, their collaboration, their learning, their teaching, and all the great things that they do in terms of innovation. So we're very, very delighted on behalf of IMSG UK to have made a meaningful contribution towards the enriching of learning at this great institution. For me, it's not just another milestone. It stands as a testament of a collective team effort, generosity, and the shared value and commitment of IMSG UK members towards educational development at our alma mater. This is a very important symbol for us. It's not just the donation of this project. I'd like to, finally, I'd like to thank Professor Ogundero and the College of Medicine, University of Ibadan, management staff for their support, unwavering support and partnership to make this vision a reality. Personally, I want to thank Professor Ogundero for his open door approach. He's always very welcoming, always very responsive. And he has been a very good friend and great supporter of IMSG. He was at a members meeting a few months back. He was at our annual general meeting last year. He has collaborated with us on many of our annual symposium and homecoming events. I want to thank you personally for your support. I'd like to thank Engineer Femi Yusuf. I'm not sure if he's here today. He's represented. Yes, I want to thank Engineer Femi Yusuf and the team for your exceptional service and for your professionalism and dedication for delivering this project in time. Thank you so much. And I would also like to thank everyone else who has contributed to making this milestone possible. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank you once again. We don't just want to say thank you with words of mouth alone. We have a very small token to give to the group for all that you do and for many more that we do. So I will invite the Chairman Medical Advisory Committee representing the CMD to help us do the presentation this afternoon.
Bring it out. Yeah. Okay. Who else came from IMSG? All of them. Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, I think so. Please come. Yeah. Yes. So, on behalf of the College of Medicine, University of Ibadan, and University College Hospital, we present this appreciation award to Ibadan Medical Specialist Group, IMSG UK, in recognition of your continuous contributions to the development of the College of Medicine and the welfare of our students. Today, Tuesday, 11th November 2025. We thank you so much for your impact, and we are indeed very grateful.
Thank you so much, Ma. Now I want to invite the Deputy Registrar and the Secretary to the College for the vote of thanks.
Thank you very much. I will just be doing what everybody has been doing earlier, and that's just to say thank you. And I want to thank the Provost and the Deputy Provost for this partnership that has made this possible. The Financial Controller, the CMAC, and the CMD and the CMAC. So it's nice to have you around. Thanks for, yes, 2 caps, and even 3 caps. The third one, we know the third one. The President, IMSG, the commencement speaker for the convocation lecture today. That was a wonderful lecture. It was touching, challenging both to the students and of course to everyone present. Thank you for that lovely lecture. It's very challenging and inspiring. So, IMSG, we thank you. I'll still come back to say thank you. We appreciate our students. You are the reason for this season. You are the reason for our gathering, so we thank you for coming. ICOMA, the president, ably represented by the Vice President 1, Dr. Bolahan Obajimi. Thank you. Professor Adeleye, thank you very much. I think he was one of the early arrivals at the International Conference Center this morning. Thank you very much. Engineer Fem Yusuf and his team, ably represented, we appreciate you. Once again, I want to say a very big thank you on behalf of the college management to IMSG. Provost said for all you have been doing and which we know over the years. We can see your indelible footprints on great projects, that actually help to actualize the vision of the university. One of the goals of the university is to provide an environment that is conducive to learning and research. And what you have done, aligns with number 1 goal of the university. And that's what you have been doing over the years. We appreciate it. And just like the compere said earlier, we look up to you for more of this. So we say thank you so very much. We thank you for your time. We thank you for the sacrifice. We thank you for the unity, in IMSG. And we also want to appreciate the leadership for the great work you are doing. It's not easy to lead people and to make people commit scarce resources to ventures like this. Thank you for impacting lives. Thank you for transforming lives. Thank you for your commitment to the advancement of the College of Medicine and University of Ibadan. And we pray that the good Lord will continue to advance you in every positive dimension. And for all of us, we wish us safe trip to our various destinations at the end of everything. So we encourage you to wait through the convocation ceremonies and the foundation day ceremony on the 17th. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. We are rounding up the first half of the program. Go downstairs for a group photograph, and then we proceed to the venue of the hub for the commission, just the unveiling and commission. So I will please go downstairs. Thank you very much.
quando si considera un suo male, tutti i video su una video, il sarà non sono sai danno fare allora le sa non c'è cosa non è che come fa a essere di guarda scrivi un giro am Unito come c'è che vuoi tutto da facile vai sì lo vai come siamo sì lo esatto no sì bottone i progetti prato si azienda il no da bottone non sai cosa tu da i tom stili roba c'è ma sai caro roba vai come capo di sì sì io vedo che no, yes. E vuole con i nome? Adesso non c'è un buco, adesso non c'è. Si vuole cose. Non si viene, non si viene, qua, sa quello è il tempo. Tu non hai, io dico, io come mangio, se uno di me, io non ho un po' di non so. Cara, è vero? Ah, oh, va a pensare.
Látọ̀dọ̀ mi dẹ̀ ni. Ẹ̀hẹ́n. Òun ní sẹ́yìn. Bí ṣọ̀tọ̀dọ̀ mi, mo activate, mo deactivate, mi rí nǹkan kan. Ṣé ti? So now jẹ́ kí n wá fi sí padà. Eléyìí ni.